Hi you guys, welcome back. And as you can see, I really enjoyed making this video. God, this prime rib came out so good. I cannot believe it. Doesn't that look delicious? Well, you can make this too. It's a quick recipe. I'm telling you, once you try this recipe, you'll never go to a restaurant and buy prime rib ever again. Well, I got this rib roast and I let it get to room temperature. I was going to start cooking it, but I remembered all my friends and family wanting to know how I cook my prime rib. So if you excuse me, this is a down and dirty video and you'll see how fast this recipe comes together. Okay, let's get started. What I've got here is 4.5 pounds, and this will serve about 4 to 6 people depending on how you slice it. When picking out your piece of meat, what you're looking for is lots of marbling if all possible. If there's no marbling, it's not going to have as much flavor. So I was lucky to find something like this. Okay, now we're ready to prepare our meat. All we need is kosher salt, mustard, and you can use your favorite mustard, and coarse ground pepper. That's it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the mustard and we're going to put a lot of mustard all over this cut. Put as much as you can on there. There's no such thing as too much mustard. Just try and get it all over your cut. You're going to need to do that so that the other spices stick onto the mustard. Now we're going to take our kosher salt and apply it on the meat. And again, you can't put too much salt on it, believe me. When I first saw this, I was shocked. But when you taste it, it's going to taste great, believe me. Don't be afraid to put a lot of salt on there. Next, the coarsely ground pepper. Again, put a lot of it on there. You could put half as much, a little bit. If you don't like pepper, omit it if you want. But go ahead and try it. You'll love it, trust me. Now once you're done, just double check and make sure you have a lot of ingredients around your cut. Now let it rest for about 30 minutes before you put it in the oven. Okay, at this time you want to turn your oven on and turn it to 500 degrees. Your oven should take about 30 minutes to get hot, at least on the average they do. Now what you want to do is prepare your pan. Use some tin foil on the bottom of your pan and put a rack on top of it, as shown. Now once your meat has been rested for about 30 minutes and your oven is up to temperature, place your piece of meat on the rack. Go ahead and put it in your oven and let it sit in there at 500 degrees for 15 minutes. Okay, once your 15 minutes has passed, turn your oven down to 325. I like to cook my meat medium done, so you're going to set it at 325 and it's 15 minutes for every pound. Now, what you're going to look for is an internal temperature of 140 degrees. If you have a thermometer, you want it to read 140 degrees. Okay, it's been about 2 hours now. God, this looks delicious. Okay, I'm double checking the temperature for 140 degrees. I'm placing the thermometer at its deepest point. Okay, it looks like the temperature is correct. Now we're just going to let it sit and rest for about 15 minutes. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. Let's cut this thing up. Oh my God, look at this. Food for the gods. Look how easy this thing slices. It's cutting like butter. And look at the bark on the outside. Each one of those flakes explodes with flavor. Each slice that you take is going to infuse and fortify your guests with that holiday spirit. God, taking a slice and tasting it tastes like, how can I explain it? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I know. It was scrumptious. Guaranteed, your family and guests are going to feel like they're eating at a 5-star restaurant. And if you're looking for a good reason, this is the moment in time you bring out the fine china. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you we're having crab legs with our dinner? Well, I'm going to have to show you that on another video. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and of course hit the bell. Until then, we'll see you at my next video. Bye!